Hi guys, I do not intend cutting any part of this video. I just want to speak from my heart, from the way I feel, from what I've experienced throughout the first half of this year. So, back then in December, towards the end of December, we were all happy. It was a world jubilation that it's the end of 2025 and we are about to step into the beginning of 2026. Everyone was busy writing their goals. Everybody was busy making their plans for the year, for the new year. And everybody was busy trying to sort out themselves. And they were like, oh my God, this year I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that, I'm going to be better, I'm going to be this, that, that. So the reason why I'm out here because I relate with a lot of people out there that also set their goals and told themselves in 2026, the first half of 2026, this is what I'm going to achieve, this is what I'm going to achieve, and this is what I'm going to achieve. Have they achieved it? Did they achieve halfway? Were they able to achieve all of it? Or did they even have the opportunity to achieve those things? Or did they fail? So that is what I'm doing this video today. It's more like I'm giving you guys a report of how the first half of my 2026 went. So without wasting your time, let's dive in. But make sure you stay to the end of this video because this is reality. I'm trying to connect with people because I know basically I'm not the only one who feel this way or who is currently in this situation at this point in time. So please make sure you stay to the end of this video. One thing I want to say is that failure is not an excuse for you to quit. As a person, failure is not an excuse for you to quit. Fail that. No, failure is not a means for you to tell yourself you cannot do it. Failure is not a means for you to tell yourself, oh, I'm not meant for this. I'm not meant for something good like this. There are some people who are meant for something good. No, everybody has an equal chance to every good thing out there. Not just you, not just me. Everybody has an equal chance to these things. So, what am I trying to say? There aren't some people that are built for success out there and some people that are built for failure. No, there's nothing like that. But to tell you the truth, most of the people that you see successful today were once failures at some point in their life. So because you set a goal for yourself this moment and you weren't able to achieve them is not a reason for you to give up on yourself or for you to say, oh my God, I'm not doing enough. I just have to give up. No, it is not an excuse for you to do that. So while we're entering this new year, I set some certain goals for myself. I told myself that I'm going to start up a business, a particular business, that I'm going to thrive well in that business. By the end of the year, I'm going to be doing well in that business. The second goal that I set for myself was that I'm going to be successful in the social media space. What I mean by this is that in my social media accounts, I'm going to be doing well, reaching out to people, engaging with people, trying to make sure the algorithm pushes my content out there for people to see. I'm going to go viral and all that. That was my second plan. And I had a specific plan for YouTube. Then that's going to be something that I'm going to talk about last. Let's talk about the first thing I mentioned. So I said that I set a goal for myself to start up a particular business and all that. I had the ideas. And at some point, I got the finances to be able to do this. But I couldn't start this business. What could be the problem? Then I realized that my mindset was the problem. Your mindset could just be what is stopping you from being successful, from being a step forward. It could just be what is making you to fail at the goals that you've made repeatedly. Throughout all this time, throughout this first half, there were times that I had the means to start up this business, but when I was ready to do it, I wasn't having the means as at that time. For example, this month I'm having the means to do it. I start doubting myself. I start thinking, is it going to work out? Is it not going to work out? Then I start having this fear that, what if I put money into this thing and it doesn't work out? So the next month, I am now ready to do it, but I don't have the means to do it. I don't have the finances to carry this to put up this business. All of these things were going through my mind. So my mind was the number one thing that was stopping me from erecting that business. And yes, the truth is, until now, I have not been able to actualize that
No,
goal.
no, no, no,
I haven't
no, no.
actualized the goal. So, yes, I failed on that one. And two, secondly, I set my goals about being more influential in the social media space. Have I been able to actualize that goal? No, I haven't. I told myself, oh, I'm going to be out there more. I'm going to post more content. I'm going to reach out to people more, connect with people more. But I didn't do any of those things. You know why? Because I didn't put in the work. My mind was stopping me. I just feel like I was my problem. I feel like I was my problem. And if you are in the same category, if you're in the same space, you are your problem. I have to tell you the truth. There is nobody that can motivate you without you motivating yourself. So I realized that okay, if you had put in the work, you would have been able to been out there. But look at it. If I don't post consistently, if I don't take my time and talk about something meaningful, something that they are looking for answers to, if I don't, okay, let me just put it this way: if I do not solve a problem, there is no way people will come out and reach out for me. Where did that fly come from? Sorry, guys. There was a fly over my head. So, what I'm trying to say is if you're not solving a problem, people will not reach out to you. People will not want something from you. It's when you have a problem to solve, that's when they reach out to you and say, okay, she has something to offer. Let's go for it. So, I wasn't able to actualize this goal because I didn't put in the work. That is simply the truth. That is simply what it is. There is no other way to paint it, and there is no other way to go about it. This is just it. I didn't put in the work. I was, lazing around. I was playing around. I could have actually done something productive, put it out there. I could have actually planned my time well, but I didn't. I didn't plan my time. I didn't plan my calendar. I just um I just stayed. I didn't put in the effort. It's not as if I don't want to do this, but I just see myself procrastinating every single time. So yes, I failed on that aspect again. And for the third one I want to talk about was about my YouTube channel. Now, I set a specific goal for myself. I mean, there were other goals that I set for myself that I was not able to achieve, and there were a few that I was able to achieve. Maybe because I didn't have a choice, that's why I was able to achieve those particular goals. Now, these goals are just basically goals that I have full control over. They were goals that I have full control over, that I have to motivate myself to achieve them. But I didn't. I failed on that aspect. So now, this particular goal that I set for my YouTube channel, which is a third goal that I'm talking about, is that I specifically set the goal that by 14th of June 2026, I must have had 200,000 subscribers in my YouTube account. This particular account that you're seeing right now. So that was the goal. And I set this goal in January early this year. That was when I set this goal. I was like, I can do this. I can put myself more out there, solve more problems for people, talk to people, put a lot more content, put in more effort, and people will see that okay, she's adding value. So let's subscribe to her, because obviously in the YouTube space, if you're not adding value, nobody wants to know what you're saying. Nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody wants to subscribe to your channel. It's only when you're adding value. It doesn't really matter how you look or where you come from. It doesn't really matter who you are. They don't even want to know who you are. Sometimes all they want to do is they want you to solve their problem. They have a problem and they decide to come online to search for answers. They want you to give them answers to those things. That's what people care about. I bet you the last video you watched before now, you don't remember what that YouTuber was wearing. Trust me, you do not remember what she was wearing or what he was wearing. What am I trying to say? I was supposed to do all of these things. I was supposed to put myself out there. I was supposed to work hard for myself. I was supposed to solve problems for people, put valuable content out there. But I didn't. I failed. I didn't. Now, you don't expect 200,000 subscribers to be on your channel overnight when you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything valuable. You have to be doing something valuable for you to have such amount of people subscribing to your content or subscribing to your channel. I'm not saying it's not possible. It's very, very possible. All I'm saying is that I didn't put in the work. There was no way magic was going to happen. There was no way the YouTube algorithm was going to pick up my videos when I was not even posting any videos. I have to post videos in the first place to be able to get viewers to get interested in that video before they'll start, clicking on the video, before they'll start subscribing. Well, I failed in all of these things. I wasn't able to actualize these things. And guess what? On Sunday is my birthday, which is the 14th of June 2026. And this was a specific goal that I set for that day. I was like, on or before the 14th of June 2026, I will be able to gain, I must have gained, or I will be able to gain 200,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. But boom, I'm sweating. I wasn't able to achieve that goal. Yes, I was born in the second. I was born, yes, yes, I was born during the half period of the year. Yes, I'm a Gemini. Shout out to all the Geminis out there. Happy birthday to you guys. To everyone celebrating their birthday in June. Happy birthday to you. I just want to tell you I love you. God bless you. And I want to tell you I wish you more success in this your new birthday, in your new age. I wish you more achievements, your heart's desires, and all that. And to every other person born in every other month of the year, I love you too. I wish you the best too. Thank you so much, guys. So back to what I was saying. I was not able to achieve this goal. I mean, I still have like 3 days to. Okay, I'm filming this video on the 10th of June. So I still have 5 days to my birthday, right? So I still have 5 days to my birthday, and maybe magic can happen. But all I'm saying is that I failed again. I failed. So it is not a weakness for you to acknowledge that you failed on something. It is actually something that gives you power. It is something that gives you leverage. It is something that gives you the ability to be able to stand up on your feet again and tell yourself, this time I'm going to try harder and I'm going to get things done. This time I'm going to try harder and I'm going to achieve my goal. This is what failure means. It should be a stepping stone for you. And most times when you fail on something, you get to do it better when you try to do it again.